Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And inch by inch and row by row, someone blessed these seeds I sow, and someone warmed them from below till the rains come tumbling down.
I am planting, as you can see, so I am getting this planted slowly but surely. There's a lot of plants going in here. Well, I got this thing just about planted. I got to put flowers on. It'll be left-hand side looking at it. I'm going to put another row of flowers down there. And I got to string these edges and clean them up because it looks like a retard built them. That rototiller of mine, it's a big Troy belt, and it'll take you for a walk, and it's hard to keep it running exactly straight. So I got to trim these things up. But anyway, I got quite a bit done. I got a lot of other stuff done today too, but I really wanted to get this. Is hard on my back, so I got the bulk of this. But I'll shoot another little segment of video maybe tomorrow. Inside my shop, it's a total disaster. And I still got a greenhouse full of plants. And I got a whole pile of empty containers, so I don't know where they all were to begin with. But anyway, I'll shoot another little video here tomorrow or something. Thanks. I had said I was going to make a video of this trashed out shop, which is what I'm doing right now. I mean, you can hardly walk through here. There's so much junk. So the first rainy day, I gotta clean this place up. These are my first bunch of chickens. This one here has got a gent leg, and I don't know what to do about it really. You can see that it's like splayed or something out, but it seems healthy and gaining weight, so I don't know what to do. Anyway, more mess. I got more chickens in here. If I take this light off, you might be able to see them. There's a bunch of them in there anyway. And I held off ordering the biggest bunch because look at this mess. Now see all these empties? This is all containers that I've emptied out. All these little ones down here, all these up here. You think I'd be getting ahead, right? Okay. Now I'll take you in here, and I still got all of this stuff that I still have left to plant. So it's kind of crazy, really. I mean, but I'm working at it. I'm going to get a bunch more done today. I got to mow. Of course, now I'm going to have to mow twice a week. But at some point, I've got to clean this mess up. Once I see if I can get rid of all this shit, fix this for the chickens, get the chickens in here, and then I can clean this mess up. But at any rate, here's my grinder. This goes, this hooks onto the Troy belt. It's a pretty slick rig right there. Okay, well, I have nothing up in here. There is a row of corn planted here. This here, where the string is for another row of corn, and I have a row of mixed yellow and green beans that goes all the way down through here. This is a whole mishmash of things. It's all coal crops down through the bigger plants. And then I have those surrounded by marigolds. And then I have zinnias, ameasters, and cosmos, and just other flowers. I had a lot of problems last year with cabbage moss. And it's because I wasn't here during greenhouse time, and I didn't grow all the marigolds, and it was the first year I ever had a problem with them, so I believe that will take care of it. This is my wheat is coming up all the way down through, and then I have peas planted all in amongst that. So, and then I planted a row of another row of Swiss chard here. This is a whole mishmash of plants. Different cucumbers. This is my giant pumpkin plant. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen. You have to take just one branch of that, one flower, and isolate it, and and go from there, but I may just let it go crazy. I have no use for a 900-pound pumpkin, but I wouldn't mind having a bunch of smaller ones, so anyway. Then I have more to plant in here. These are my heads of lettuce that I had started early, so I got a little bit of a jump on those. That was one of the first things I planted in the greenhouse. So, and I got them all the way down through here. And then the poles of pole beans. My little fruit trees are doing well. Into the compost big time. I've been turning it and mixing it and using it, and I have two bins that are all completely filled with a bunch of good stuff in layers, and they'll be for next spring. This is one of them. Now that'll shrink. That'll probably drop down by a 1.5 feet maybe or more. So I'll add more as the summer goes on. But all three of these are all they'll be ready for next year. This is one I'm just building now. This is layers of real green grass, layers of dry grass, layers of leaves, layers of manure, and some straw. I just lay it in, wet it, lay it in, wet it, lay it in, wet it. And this is stuff I'm kind of just using part of it, and the rest of it I'm turning back into that bed with the leaves in it. This one's another one that I've been working on, and then this is my utility. This is all stuff that'll get started back at the beginning later on in the fall. Chickens are doing well. I haven't started painting anything. I can't seem to get this stuff done. Potatoes, none of them have come up yet. It's just too damn cold. I don't know. I'm just waiting. I hope they don't lay there so long that they rot or something. But if they do, I'll just replant it. It's no big deal. I haven't gotten across the road. That's my last project. These are all onions that are starting to come, all starting to show their green now. My rhubarb. This is different flowers and different spices. You can see I'm starting to get little buds on these. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in here, mishmash. My peas are doing well. You still can't really define the rows. Once this stuff comes up and gets going, then I can go ahead and hoe around and mulch everything and whatnot, but it's just so slow this year. There's rows here that are coming up, but you can't determine what it is because the weeds are all over the place. But my tomato plants, and everything. The rabbits have been in here. You can see they've gotten just like I knew they would. You look at this one right here, and on down through, they've gotten 4, 5, 6 plants. I knew they would, little bastards. I think they're right underneath that building, but I can't seem to catch them. But I will. But I'm anxious for this stuff to come up so I can, you know, clean it all up and start mulching it so I don't have to deal with the weeds. Everything's looking relatively serene over here. This is my hang. You can see my little pond has changed quite a bit. Still a lot's going to go here. I got a lot more plants that go out and around here, but I've only seen my big fish. The other 3 I haven't seen since I put them in there. Anyway, that kind of brings you up to where we're at. And my little impatience, which I think I've filmed some of this already, so if that's a duplicate, I'm sorry. Alright, later on.
Hi guys, it's been a while since I've actually sat down and talked to you. It's been so long since I did an update because we really haven't, you know, we've had the same cold, cloudy weather. You know, nothing has really changed. I covered some stuff in the video. I've planted quite a lot of stuff and so forth. I mean, it's changed, but it's still very cold at nights, you know, down close to freezing, and it's just, even the seed I planted is just laying there, you know, waiting for the soil to warm up. But I am making headway. This is going to have to be a really short video because I only got a couple of minutes. I'd like to say go Ron Paul, for one thing. I hope all of you are going to give him as much support as you can. And another thing I'd like to mention is the storm relief for 2011. That's the efforts that are being put together by a bunch of guys, East Coast Prepper, and you know, there's a bunch of them, that if you haven't already looked into it or seen any videos, check it out, see if you can get the information. I'll try to include the links and see if you can donate anything. They're really doing a hell of a job, and they could use all of the effort they get. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to have to shut this thing down right away, but I just want to say hi. I'm missing all you guys. I'm looking forward to maybe the next video I could sit down and actually talk to you. I've got some things I want to cover, but right now I'm down to 15 seconds, so adios, my friends, and I will be in touch. I hope everything is fine with you and things are going well, but goodbye.